Good morning, everyone. Today, the 24th May 2024 is an important day for our institution as we host this crucial event organized by the Cybercrime Wing of the Tamil Nadu Police in association with Rajalakshmi Engineering College and the Rotaract Club of Chennai Keel Park. The relevance of this event cannot be overstated as it brings together experts and community members to address the growing challenges of cybercrime, enhance our understanding of cybersecurity, and work towards creating a safer digital environment for all. It's a pleasure to see such a distinguished gathering of professionals, experts, students, and community members, all united by a common goal to combat cybercrime and enhance cybersecurity. Cybercrime has become one of the most pressing issues in our time, affecting individuals, organizations, and government alike. Today's event is dedicated to raising awareness, sharing knowledge, and discussing innovative strategies to safeguard our digital world. Throughout this event, we will have the opportunity to hear from esteemed speakers, engage in insightful discussions, and participate in interactive sessions designed to equip us with the tools and knowledge needed to tackle cyber threats effectively. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our partners for their unwavering support and collaboration in making this event possible. Let's commence today's event with Tamil Thai Valthu.
நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you, everyone. We are pleased to introduce Mr. PCR Suresh, Director of the Rotary Club Keel Park, Chennai. His dedication and leadership have greatly contributed to the Rotary Club mission of fostering positive change and enhancing the quality of life for many individuals. I now call upon Mr. PCR Suresh to welcome the gathering.
Good morning, students. Good morning. Thank you. It's really a joy and a privilege to come and stand here before you on behalf of the Rotary Club and to welcome you especially for this program. Although we have distinguished experts and members on the dais with me here, I think the beneficiaries are you. So we want to extend a warm welcome to everyone who decided to participate today in this cyber awareness program. It's also a great joy to have in our midst Additional Director General of Police, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, IPS, in the midst of us. He is not another IPS police officer. You are so lucky to have him today to address you because he's one person who's technically not only qualified, but also understands the latest trends in cybersecurity and cybercrime. The last time when I heard him speak in another university, I was spellbound. And so I really know the value that he can bring to you, the way he can relate to you and the way he can explain to you on what is happening around us is really precious. So I really look forward, sir, for your delivery here today. And we also want to thank and welcome Superintendent of Police, Stalin sir, who's also amongst us. And want to thank you, thank the Vice Chairman, Mr. Abhay Meghanathan, who's joining us today, the advisor, and the other police officers who are seated in the front row. Not to forget my fellow Rotarian, Rahul, who is seated there. So once again, a warm welcome to all of you. Literally a warm welcome, I think, to all of you. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was a warm welcome indeed. On behalf of the Rajalakshmi Engineering College, I request our Vice Chairman to welcome the Chief Guest with a bouquet.
I now request our esteemed advisor to welcome the special guest, Mr. K. Stalin, with the bouquet. I request our advisor to welcome our guest, Mrs. M. Sri Lisha Stabila Teres, with a bouquet. I request our Vice Chairman to welcome Rotarian PCR Suresh, Director, Rotary Club, with a bouquet. May I now request our esteemed advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, to deliver the presidential address.
Esteemed Chief Guest for the function, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, IPS, Additional Director General of Police, Cybercrime Wing, Tamil Nadu, Mr. G.S. Rajashekharan, Rotary Club, Keel Park, Chennai, Mr. Stalin, K. Stalin, Superintendent of Police, Cybercrime Wing, Ms. Sri Lisha Stabila Teres, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Cybercrime Wing, and other senior officers of the Cybercrime Wing, Mr. Abhay Shankar Meghanathan, our Vice Chairman, and my dear students and faculty. This is a very important and very useful program. I'm very happy that the Rotary Club of Keel Park has taken the initiative to bring the senior staff of the Cybercrime Wing of Tamil Nadu Police Department to share with us in this program through several of the people addressing us, starting with, of course, our chief guest, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, on this very important topic. As you know, we are now equipped with a mobile and also other devices like laptops and iPads and so on. And we are always on the network, 24/7. And the network is a public place. It's like being on a public road, which means that you will be encountering all kinds of other forces, other actors who will be looking at you, will be interacting with you. Of course, these devices have become part and parcel of ourselves Uh, we keep it by our side in our pocket all the time, and most of the time it's also switched on. And we use this for transactions, for communication, for sharing information, and so on. While all this is a benefit to us, and it makes our life simple, particularly in India, it has made life simple in the last few years, including for the government, because as you know, schemes like direct benefit transfer is touching a large number of people directly in all walks of life, and government services, citizen to citizen, government to citizen, in terms of many other interactions and so on, online commerce, we are all beneficiaries of this. However, like every good thing, this also comes with a certain care that we have to keep in mind as we use these gadgets and devices for our purposes. And we could be exposed to all kinds of unknowingly sometimes, or even knowingly by being tempted, all kinds of situations which later we would regret and we would feel we should have definitely avoided. And these include many things. It can include, for example, information about you being inadvertently or knowingly taken away from you by some people and misused. We have seen many cases of people losing money. It could also mean something fake, you know, a video or a morphed kind of picture, photograph, whatever it is, multimedia thing being put out about you, coming in way of your reputation or presenting you in bad light in a certain context and so on. It could also mean societal difficulties like, you know, many of our services like water supply, sewer, electric supply and so on are now technology enabled with 24/7 kind of you know, support through technology and networking. And smart cities are adding to this. In fact, every one of our gadgets also sits on networks nowadays. Your TV at home is also sitting on the network and so on. And every one of these, you know, is something that can bring you some harm, and we have to be very disciplined in their use, in the use of this. While we can get all the benefits by using it properly, we should not fall prey and victim to either inadvertently or sometimes even deliberately. Of course, in Rajalakshmi Engineering College, we have recently started a 4-year program on cyber security, a BE program, and we have also taken enough steps in terms of our IT infrastructure to support with firewalls and other technologies that you know, we will be providing a safe environment for enabling the use of information technology by our students and faculty for their various activities and so on. And the cyber safety awareness program is very important for everybody, not merely for technology-oriented people, for everybody. And I'm sure that most of you who are in your 20s or teens now would see the next couple of decades or even more beyond that increasing in terms of penetration and enhanced use of these technologies, including AI, which can bring in more sophistication and more capability to all these services that we are using. So given this context, I think there are many important care that we should take. It's like safe driving. We have to follow some rules. Like this, we have to be equipped with something. For example, you have to present an identity and a certain authentication when you connect with a certain system through the network. Now, we have to keep these secure. We have to keep changing this fairly frequently so that it cannot be broken or misused. For example, every time you connect with a certain system through your identity, through a login and so on, usually it displays the previous login. It has a log of what have been the previous connections and activities with that system. Very few of us look at it and to sort of decipher whether there's been an intervention by a third party, by an unknown party in between. Of course, any unsuccessful attempt at login is not revealed now, but even those can be revealed by the servers to whom we connect. And also we have the internet service providers, ISPs, who also should provide us with dashboards and data by which we can increasingly be aware of what is happening around us. There's a statement that the eternal vigilance is important to retain your freedom. To translate it into this context, in order to derive the full benefit and advantage of all this technology-based connectivity for information sharing, connectivity for transactions and so on, it's important that we are eternally vigilant. And I'm sure the cyber safety awareness program coming from the cybercrime wing of the Tamil Nadu Police Department with several distinguished speakers will make us aware of what we need to know and also what we need to follow and what we need to spread and share in a larger community. I am very happy that our Vice Chairman and the Rotary Club has taken the initiative to bring this significant and very valuable program to all of us on this day. And I'm looking forward to a very productive and useful time for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to introduce our special guest, Mr. K. Stalin, who currently serves as the Superintendent of Police in the Cybercrime Wing at Cyber Arangam, Chennai. Mr. Stalin holds a bachelor's degree in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from the College of Engineering, Gindi Anna University. He is also a member of the Institution of Engineers. Mr. Stalin began his career as an engineer and worked with prominent organizations such as Larsen & Toubro Private Limited and the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board from 1993 to 2005. He started his uniform service in the year 2005 as Deputy Superintendent of Police in Alangulam and then took charge as Assistant Commissioner of Police in Tirunelveli city. He then served as the Deputy Superintendent of Police in Shivagangai till 2013. From 2013 to 2018, he held the positions of Additional Superintendent of Police in the Prohibition Enforcement Wing and Headquarters in Tiruvallur, Additional Superintendent of Police in the Prohibition Enforcement Wing in Tanjavur. Since 2018, Mr. Stalin has been serving as a Superintendent of Police in various departments. State Police Master Control Room, Civil Supply CID, currently the Cybercrime Wing. With his extensive experience in both engineering and law enforcement, Mr. Stalin brings a unique perspective to combating cybercrime, making him a highly esteemed and knowledgeable leader in this field. We are privileged to have him share his insights and expertise with us today. Please join me in welcoming Mr. K. Stalin.
Respected Additional Director General of Police, Cybercrime in Tamil Nadu, Vice Chairman Sri Abhay Meganathan, Rajalakshmi Institutions, Advisor Sri Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, Rajalakshmi Institutions, and Sri P.C.R. Suresh, Director, Rotary Club, Kilpauk, and my colleague police officers from Cybercrime Wing, then staff from Rajalakshmi Institutions, and my dear students, good morning to all. It's a matter of great pleasure to be here today in the midst of young minds to share some thoughts on the a topic of immense importance, cybercrime awareness in the ever-evolving digital connected world. So as engineering students, you are going to be the future architects of future technology. With that power comes the responsibility to understand and to combat ever-evolving cyber threat in the cyber landscape. The word cybercrime has a wide connotations. Any crime which is connected to the computer system may be termed as cybercrime. The computer system I'm referring to is not only the desktop computers, it refers to your laptop or tablet or any computer, any server, network devices, router, even memory devices. The cybercrime varies in nature. It may be in the form of cyber-assisted crime like online banking frauds or stalking or a ransomware attack or something like that. And also it includes the computer may be a target of the computer itself be a target, like data theft or ransomware attack or DDoS attack. Or sometimes it may be, the computer may be incidental to the cyber crime. For example, the child pornographic material stored in a memory device, it itself is a cyber crime. So it varies in nature. But if you analyze the past 10 years, there is the phenomenal increase in cyber crimes. In 2018, we received nearly some 2 lakh incidents in a year. But now, in 2023, we receive a reporting of nearly 2 lakh incidents in a month itself. That is 10-fold increase in size of the cyber crimes reporting in the cyber crime portals. It's not a phenomenon which is unique to India. It's a global phenomenon. If you measure the losses due to economic losses due to cybercrime, it is, if you measure it in the terms of a country's GDP, it's the third largest GDP in the world, next only to USA and China. It is estimated to around $10 trillion in 2023, which is equivalent to 3 times the GDP of our country, the entire country. So why there is a proliferation of cyber crimes now? Why there is a steep increase in cyber crimes? So one of the foremost reasons may be the digital expansions. For the past 5 years or the past decade, the number of internet users have increased tremendously. Because of internet usage, we are availing more and more services in the digital landscapes. We do online banking, we do many UPI transactions, we also do purchase many items in e-commerce, and also we are availing many government schemes also in digital world, digital technology, using digital technology. You can imagine that in India itself, there are 40 crore UPI transactions taking place in a day. Similarly, there are 347 billion emails are transmitted every day, and also nearly 13 billion SMS are transmitted every day. Such is the enormity of digital transaction taking place. Even if you consider the 0.001% of the transaction is fraudulent, you can imagine the type of cyber crimes happening now. So that is the reason why it's proliferating. The second reason is that the anonymity and the accessibility. So a person sitting in Nigeria can launch an attack in India by sitting there, simulating that it is locating in some Australia by simulating a VPN server. So such is the accessibility is available there. Also this anonymity is there. Without revealing the identity, they can launch attack. And also, there is a less risk of getting caught. Unlike in traditional crimes, if you want to commit a crime, you have to come to the scene of crime. There is a chance of getting caught. But in the case of cyber crimes, you can launch n number of attacks on any bank without getting tracked. Because of the technology available, it is very difficult to track these cyber criminals. The third point is the lack of awareness among the cyber crime. I'm talking about the digital literacy. Even the most educated people are becoming the victim of cyber crime. For example, one general manager of an automobile company got cheated to the tune of 2.4 crores in an investment scam. Similarly, a retired SBI professional is a retired SBI officer. He got cheated to the tune of nearly 3 crores in a fake medicine case, and also a professor of medical university got cheated to the tune of 2.5 crores in a matrimonial case. So there is no the cyber crime, cyber victims may be a person without any knowledge, or also same time the spectrum is very wide. Even the most educated people are becoming the victims of cyber crime. That is the extent of the cybercrime happening at present. So how cyber criminals launch the attacks? There are so many vectors, attack vectors are there. Attack vectors, I am referring to the path through which the cyber criminals launch the attacks. The most common prominent is that the phishing attack, in which cyber criminal will send a message. It may be with a payload or without payload. If it is with any link is sent, then if you touch that link, it will go to the fraudulent website. If you enter your financial data or personal data, that will be captured, and it is used for stealing the information. So similarly, the phishing and smishing also is there. So these are attack vectors, and you probably may know as a cyber computer students, the SQL injection method is there, in which SQL code is injected in the input field, and then using that they used to steal the data. And that is called man-in-the-middle attack, which used to snip the data while data is transmitting from source to receiver also. So in other cases are malware attack. It's a payload which is downloaded into a computer system, and this malware will sit in the system and will transmit the sensitive information to the command server, which is available with the cyber criminals. The other methods are the crash site scripting, password attack, so on, zero-day vulnerability attacks, exploits, and supply chain attacks. Even though many big companies, even though they're having a robust computer architecture, sometimes a third-party vendor which are having a Slack security system, the cyber attackers will come through the third-party vendor. They will attack the sophisticated big companies also. They cause a lot of data breach, which involves causing loss of business to the big organizations. So what could be the motives of the cyber attack? Why they are making attack? Its main reason may be the economic gain for the attackers. They attack and get something out of that. But in some of the cases, the attackers may not get any money out of that. They may cause huge economic loss to the organizations by causing loss of business or denial of service to that particular company also. Sometimes they may disrupt the supply of essential supply. So they may attack major power plants, or they attack gas supply systems and water supply systems, and smart transportation network. They cause enormous loss and also cause loss of lives to the people, on a mass scale. Sometimes they, in order to showcase the talent also, they commit cyber crimes. And especially the state-sponsored attackers may cause attack some state websites, and to showcase the skill, that cause disfigurement of website. That is also one of the reasons for cyber attacks. And there is a misconception also. There is a growth in the public that police are not taking proper action on the incidents of cyber crimes. So I must tell you what are difficulties, the challenges we face in detection of cyber crimes. Especially the foremost reason is the jurisdictional challenges we face. Most of these cyber criminals, if you analyze the cyber incidents which is happening in right now in the country, most of the cyber criminals are located in other states and other countries also. For example, a person sitting in Australia may launch an attack on a person in Tamil Nadu using a SIM card which is obtained in the name of a person in Karnataka, and also transfer the money from Tamil Nadu to some of the account which is in Uttar Pradesh. And the money is being withdrawn in the ATM located in northeastern states. So this is the difficult complexity of the, understand the complexity of the issue. This is not the single cases. We used to get 200 to 300 complaints every day. So what the IO can do? He has to visit so many states. That is the complexity of issues. Because of this, we face a lot of difficulties in tracking systems. In addition to that, IO has to depend on the service providers. So for example, if the cyber attacks use of WhatsApp or Telegram or any applications, we have to write a letter to the raise a request to the application providers to provide the user details. Only after getting the user details, we can trace the persons. Sometimes the cyber attacks use the VPN technology and hide the location also. So this is difficulty in tracking the systems. And also another reason may be the lack of QAIC compliance. Many of service providers, for example, even the telecom service provider also, they provide SIM cards without proper KYC verifications. Because of that, even if you track the the SIM card, it will be in some other's name also. So they, cyber attacks is getting the SIM cards using some other name and committing frauds, and we are not able to track these criminals. That is the problem we face in reality, the lack of cooperation from the service providers. And then the usage of advanced technology. So even though the advanced technology provides many facilities to us, this technology is being used by cyber attacker also to commit frauds. So it's a double-edged weapon. Always the technology is a double-edged weapon. It can be used for with a modified intention also. The technology like AI and VoIP calls, VoIP technology and deepfake technology, these technologies are being used to commit frauds, thereby preventing us from tracking the cyber criminals. So that is a difficulty in detecting and prosecuting the offenders. The one better option will be the preventive strategies. What are the preventive strategies we can adopt to avoid being the victim of cyber crimes? By following certain basic steps, by basic hygiene, cyber hygiene steps, we can prevent the cyber crime happening in becoming the victims of cyber crimes. The basic steps may be to avoid sharing the sensitive information to the unknown persons. Do not ever touch click the unknown links sent to you through the SMS or emails from unknown sources. Also enabling the two-factor authentication so that we can have an extra layer of protections. Also, you have to have updated software, antivirus software in your systems, and you must have all the software updates whenever you use your devices. This will prevent the any vulnerabilities being utilized by the exploited by the cyber criminals. Then I will touch upon what are the government initiatives taken by the government to combat the cyber crimes. Especially the I4C, the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. That is the nodal agency which is set up by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, which will act as the coordinating agency among all state agencies, state law enforcement agencies, to develop an appropriate ecosystem to combat the cyber crimes. They have a lot of initiatives. The one such initiative is the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, wherein you can go and any citizen who is a victim of cybercrime can go and register a complaint from their home itself. They don't have to visit the police station at all. That is the facilities available in the National Cybercrime Portal. The other initiatives are that citizen financial cyber fraud reporting and management systems, through which we are giving requests to the banks to freeze the account of the fraudulent transaction. Whenever the fraudulent transaction happens, if the money is transmitted from the victim account to the beneficiary account, then we will raise a request to freeze the account so that we can take legal actions to retrieve the money and given to the victims. So that is the facilities also available in that is the initiative taken by the MHA. The other initiative is the National Cyber Forensic Laboratory, which is the premier agency which helps the IO to collect the digital evidence and analyze evidence, and using that evidence we can prosecute the offenders. And the another one is the SciTrain. That is the training materials are available to improve the capacity building, the capacity of the investigating officers. That facility is also provided by the MHA. And we have a joint inspection teams, a joint coordination management, the joint coordination teams available at the zonal level, so that they will interact, all state agencies will interact with each other. Without going into the other states, we can check the availability of the criminals to ease up the investigation. That joint investigating centers are available, which is the facility provided by the MHA in this regard. Also, the responsibility of government to develop a legal framework. So, the Information Technology Act 2008 is the cornerstone in the legal framework. It provides through which we have enacted many rules, and also intermediate rules, which is popularly called the IT rules, which prescribes what to do, prescribes what to do and what not to do for all the intermediaries. Intermediaries are referring to the service providers, telecom service providers like Vodafone, Airtel, or it may be application service providers like WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal, and financial intermediaries like banks, all that payment banks and all. So there is a clear-cut guidelines for each of these intermediaries, what they have to do and what not to do, what are the details they should maintain, and what are the powers which is available to IO, and what are the consequences if they fail to implement these guidelines. So this framework has been given in the all IT rules, and all these intermediaries have to follow and implement these guidelines. Otherwise, they are liable for action under Rule 7 of IT rules. And recently we enacted Digital Personal Data and Protection Act 2022, in which it is to prohibit the misuse of our personal data. Personal data means that whenever we interact with any application, we give some details to the application particular service providers. In that case, that data has to be protected. That should not be misused by any sense. So the Digital Protection Act will have some obligation for the service providers to maintain that indicative data and should not be leaked to the other parties. If there is any leakage there, they are liable for any penal action also. So in summary, I will sum up that it is a responsibility. The battle against cybercrime is the responsibility. It's not the responsibility of the police alone. It's not the responsibility of the government agencies alone. It is a collective responsibility of all stakeholders. It is a responsibility of individual to have certain vigilant about the cyber crimes, and they have to follow certain cyber hygienes. And also it's the responsibility of government to develop appropriate framework, appropriate protocols in place so that we can prevent the cyber crimes. And also it's the responsibility of the organizations, the individual, the companies who develop the applications to have to develop some self-regulated protocols in place. They should have cyber security features integral to the application itself to prevent misuse or prevent exploitation of vulnerabilities available in the software. So it's the collective responsibility of all stakeholders to prevent the occurrence of cyber crimes. So I would request that be vigilant and be aware of the cyber crimes, and let us stand united against the invisible enemy and prevent the cyber crimes. So thank you and all for the patient hearing. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. One thing that can save anyone from cyber attack is being aware and vigilant. Here is a video by our respected ADGP sir, where he says what is a cybercrime and how to stay away from it. So please have a look on it.
Today I would like to address a pressing issue that affects all of us, cybercrime. We in Tamil Nadu receive nearly 900 calls per day regarding financial cyber fraud at our cybercrime toll-free number 1930, of which nearly 100 complaints are registered on daily basis. This year, so far we have received more than 1,64,000 calls, of which around 22,000 complaints are registered in our NCRP portal. With the rapid advancement of technology and increased connectivity, the threat of cybercrime has become more prevalent than ever before. It is crucial for all of us to be aware of these threats and take necessary precautions to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Cybercrime encompasses a wide range of illegal activities committed in the digital world. These can include hacking, phishing, identity theft, online fraud, cyberbullying, and much more. Recent reports suggest that cybercrime are on the rise, affecting individuals, businesses, and other organizations. To combat this rising menace, it is essential for us, each one of us, to understand the precautions we need to take. Here are some key measures we can adopt to protect ourselves from falling victim to cybercrime. First and foremost, we must ensure the security of our personal devices, such as smartphones, computers, and tablets. Keeping our operating systems, antivirus software, and applications updated will help safeguard against potential vulnerabilities. Next, we must be vigilant about our online activities. It is important to exercise caution while sharing personal information on social media platforms or other online platforms. We should refrain from posting sensitive information such as our home address, phone number, or financial details that could be exploited by cyber criminals. Furthermore, creating strong and unique passwords for all our online accounts is crucial. Avoid using easily guessable information like your name, birth date, or common phrases. Instead, opt for combination of letters, numbers, and special characters for stronger passwords. Additionally, using password managers can simplify the process of managing multiple complex passwords. Another critical precaution is to be aware of phishing. Phishing attempts. Cyber criminals often send deceptive emails, messages, or phone calls pretending to be legitimate organizations in order to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information. It is essential to verify the authenticity of source before sharing any personal or financial information. We should also practice responsible behavior online. Cyberbullying is a severe issue affecting many individuals, especially youngsters. We must promote kindness and respect in our online transactions and online interactions, actively discouraging any form of harassment or hate speech. Reporting and blocking offenders can help prevent further harm. Last but not least, we must prioritize our digital footprints. By regularly searching for our own names and checking what information is publicly available about us, we can identify any false or misleading content and take appropriate action to remove it. Being mindful of the image we project online is vital for our online safety and reputation. In conclusion, cybercrime is a serious issue that requires our immediate attention. By adopting these precautions, we can take an active role in protecting ourselves and our loved ones from falling victim to cyber criminals. Remember, cybersecurity is a collective responsibility. Let us join hands to create a safe and secure digital environment in Tamil Nadu. In case of any cybercrime, please immediately call 1930 or register your complaint at www.cybercrime.gov.in. Let us make our cyber presence safe. Thank you very much.
We are pleased to introduce Mr. Sanjay Kumar IPS. He completed his schooling at Sainik School, Gorakal, Nainital. He holds a BTech degree in Mechanical Engineering from the College of Technology, Pantnagar, and an MTech degree in Industrial Tribology from IIT Delhi. Mr. Kumar hails from a family of distinguished bureaucrats. His father was an IAS officer, his brother serves in the IFS, and many of his relatives hold high-ranking positions in the civil services. Following this legacy, he appeared for the civil services exam, joining the Indian Police Service in the 1997 batch and was allocated to the Tamil Nadu cadre. Throughout his career, Mr. Kumar has served in various capacities across Tamil Nadu and other parts of India. His roles include Superintendent of Police in Kanyakumari and Kadalur, Commandant of the TSP overseeing Tihar Jail in New Delhi, Deputy Inspector General in Salem and Tanjavur. Upon his promotion to Inspector General of Police, he has worked in various departments, including State Crime Records Bureau, Economic Offences Wing, to name a few. As Additional Director General of Police in the modernization of police force, Mr. Kumar designed colors, insignias and badges for the President's colors and visited police headquarters to finalize these insignias. These colors were later presented to the Tamil Nadu Police in ceremonial event. Currently, he serves as the Additional Director General of Police, Cybercrime at Tamil Nadu headquarters. For his outstanding service, he was awarded the prestigious President's Police Medal for meritorious service in 2016. An active sportsman, Mr. Kumar excels in badminton, squash, and cricket. He is deeply committed to helping the poor and needy, especially women and children. During his tenure as Commissioner of Police in Salem, he initiated the Safe Corner scheme for children and women in police stations to ensure they feel comfortable while visiting. This scheme was successfully replicated throughout Tamil Nadu. Now, as the Additional Director General of Police, Cybercrime Wing, Mr. Kumar is vigorously modernizing the Tamil Nadu Police with latest technologies to enhance policing and improve the well-being of all citizens. May I now call upon Mr. Sanjay Kumar IPS to deliver the keynote address.
Very respected Advisor Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, Vice Chairman Mr. Abhay Meghanathan, Director Rotary Mr. P.C.R. Suresh, Superintendent of Police Cybercrime Wing Mr. Stalin, DSP Cybercrime Wing Lisa, and all of you sitting off the dais, staff from Cybercrime Wing, college students, and everybody who is present here, a very good afternoon to you all. I think you have just seen my virtual, you have seen me in a virtual world just a couple of minutes back. And there is hardly any difference between the virtual world and the real world. And that is why it is very important for all of us to be very, very, very careful about what actually is happening in the virtual world. Today, when we discuss about the cybercrime, I'm not going to tell you details and nitty-gritties of what is happening. That is all boring. Not about the technological aspect. I'll just tell you briefly how this is making an impact in everybody's life. So let us try to find out where we actually stand. That will really clarify why number of cyber crimes are in increase and why these exist at all. So at the beginning of this year, we had 75 crores of internet users. What is the population of India? Anybody? Any guess? Any guess? 200 crores or 300 crores? Yes, please raise your hand. Let us check that. Are you aware of the population? Nobody is aware of the population of India. Yes, you at the back, please. 134. Approximately, you are right. It's around 140 crores, and India is, as far as population is concerned, it stands first. It has already crossed China. So we live in a country which has got the maximum population in the world. Understand that out of 140 crores, 75 5 crores are having internet connectivity with them, which is covering about 52%. That almost more than half of the population of India is using internet. And when you use internet, the consequences of the internet, I mean, you have to face. As you go to a road, anything negative happens in the road. If you are taking your bike or you are taking your motorcycle or four-wheelers, be prepared for any accident. So when you use cyberspace, be prepared for accidents. And as in the video I have told, okay, let me see, everybody is watching IPL. Whenever a batsman goes to bat, what are the protection he takes from head to toe? Yeah, you tell me, Black. Huh? Abdominal guard? Huh? Helmet? Bats? Pads?
Side guard, side.
But why he is wearing this thing?
For protection.
For protection. So when you are playing a game in cyber world, you also have to be protected. What are the things which can protect you? We have told your password, it should not be easily guessable. Otherwise, like if you are not wearing helmet, it will hit your head and your account will be hacked. You understand? So whenever we are going for any play, we have to be protected. You are going on a bike on the road, what is your protection? When you go, take your bike, what is your protection? Helmet. So that means wherever you are going, you are taking safety measures with you. Then why not as far as cyber crime is concerned? Cyber crime is more dangerous than playing cricket. Everything is in the digital world. Please. So this is 75 crores of the people in India have the digital access to network. Then can you guess that how many people are using social media? 46 crores of Indians are available and using Facebook, Instagram, etc., etc. And then you say, somebody has taken my photograph, somebody has mobbed, somebody is abusing. But you are playing the game. Be protected. Protect yourself. If you are not protecting yourself, as we say that, okay, it's all right that you are driving your vehicle, but are you sure that the person driving next to you is driving properly? His vehicle can always hit you. So you have to be protected from that. These are the basic which will make you understand that why it is essential for us to have measures for cyber security. Now we have a total number of, can you guess how many SIM cards will be there? How many person in India will be using mobile phones? Any idea? In a nation of 140 crores, how many Indians are having cell phone? No idea. Or is it a time for lunch? We're thinking about lunch more than anything else. Anyhow, so we are having 112 crores. Almost every individual is having a cell phone. And cell phone means that automatically you reach to the cyber world. Now what is more important for you all people and for policy makers and for anybody? It is the population of India. Now can you tell me what percentage of the population of India is below 35 years of age? Any idea? Any guess? 48% of the Indian population is below the age of 34 years. And if you are talk about the working, from 18 years to 44, it amounts to 43. So this 43% of the Indian population requires some kind of job to be done. It requires to get married. It requires to have the next generation. 43% of Indian population, if they are not getting jobs, if they are not able to make their livelihood, where they will go? It is very easy to take them for the task by the cyber criminals. Not only cyber criminals, any kind of criminal activities, they can be lured. And recently you have seen what has happened to the Indians who have gone to Cambodia. They have been utilized for extortion of money through the cyber space. After cracking down, that today's news it is that 46% of the total cyber crime originated from Cambodia. And very excellent work has been performed by Telangana police and government of India who having cracked down that. People were lured to go to Singapore or through Thailand, and they were sent to Cambodia where they were used for extracting money through various schemes, whether it is FedEx or investment, and most of them they were using 92 number. What is the code for India? Any idea? Whenever you are writing your phone number, before that you are putting 191 plus 91. What is the code for Pakistan? Plus 92. At least when you are getting a call with plus 92, please do not touch it. This is a common sense. I mean, for this, you don't require anything. Now, let us talk about when so much of cyber crime is happening, then what we as a cyber crime being are doing. To make you understand, let us first quickly try to understand what is actually happening in our wing. As I told you, it is a newly created wing. In just 2019, November, it was established, and after that, you know, this COVID-19 issues has come. So last 2 years, we have been working hard to improve it and improvise and to be in pace with what is happening in other states. You will be glad that we are having now 54 cybercrime police stations. All the districts and all the cities are having one cybercrime police station, and which is maximum number of police stations any state has got in India. Apart from this, we are having the most sophisticated tools for the investigation of these cybercrime. Whenever a crime is happening, after the crime has happened, you have to investigate it, and for investigation you require tools for getting the digital evidences. Without that, we cannot go and proceed with the case. So that work has been done. Now, in case of cybercrime, what number you have to call? What is the helpline number, toll-free helpline number from the girl side? Yes? So girls will not compete with boys. What is the helpline number? Please speak loudly. Once again. But if it is coming from the back side, what about front side? You have not taken breakfast in the morning? What is the number you have to call? 1930. What about boy side? The number is same for girls or boys. You are separate, sitting separately, but for cybercrime, no number is separate. A single number for boys as well as for girls. Okay, this is for 1930. What about the website you have to log in? www. Unable. www.gov.in. Please remember it. Talk to your sisters, brother, mother, whoever is there, and at least go and tell them at least one thing we have learned today, that in case of cyber fraud, immediately contact 1930, or you yourself log on to www.cybercrime.gov.in. No confusion. I will always have confusion. It is gov.in or nic.in or what. Because when we are studying, the mind is always confusing. Please do not confuse. It is gov.in. There you can register your complaint. Like the digital world, we do not know where the accused is sitting, where the criminals are unknown. And the area he can do crime sitting anywhere in the world. Hence it is difficult. So my question is, when the crime is done in the digital world, why the solution of solving or catching the crime should not be there in the way it has been digitally done? And that is how we are going. For registering any FIR, you have to go to the police station, correct? There are police stations. But for cyber crime, you can sit in your room and fill it up here. There is no need for you to visit police station. Our people will call you. Why this is necessary? Because most of us, I think every one of us are available in the social media platform. Photos can be tampered, photos can be morphed, identity theft can take place. Please directly inform to 1930. And why it is necessary that this information should be available to us? Because the system itself immediately will look. If I am telling that this particular number has called me and it is asking for this much of money to be deposited in this particular bank number, the moment it is being filled in the NCRP portal, it will show the total number of time that phone has called to the number of people. If the same person is sitting here and calling to Raj Lakshmi College, then to other college, then to other college, immediately all the cases, reported cases will be there, and we will have a system, we are having a system called Pratibim, where his live location will be available. Is it not interesting? Is it not interesting that this is a cyber world where we are knowing that this particular phone number from where you have got the call is moving and is present in this area. So that system has also been there, has already been created by the Jharkhand police, and with this Pratibim system they have been able to locate so many people. So many criminals have been located. So thus, for your awareness that as the cyber crime is increasing, so are the efficiency of the law enforcement agency dealing with the cyber crimes are also increasing. Now, what we are doing, we have police station where you can go and ask for things. Another thing which I would like to tell, that will be more important to you regarding when you lose your phone. What happens when you lose your phone or your phone is theft of? Anybody has faced such problem in the past? There are so many people, so many things we lose. Definitely somebody might have lost his phone. Department of Telecommunication on 17th of May 2023 has created a website that is called as Sanchar Sathi. Sanchar Sathi. Sanchar means communicate. Friend, communication friend. In Sanchar Sathi, if you go, you will find three things. One is called CEIR. CEIR means Central Equipment Identity Registry. What is the identity of your mobile phone? How are you going to identify that this is Ramesh phone or this is Karthik phone? If the both phone are there, both are Apple iPhone. What is that particular thing which identifies this instrument? You are all engineering student and I need an answer from you. How many are from third year? Please raise your hand. First year? All are final year? Or others are preparing to join? Because no, I am not seeing any hand.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Who spoke? Yes, please speak.
IMEI number. Sir.
Yes, IMEI number is the give a big hand of applause for her. This number is the identity of your phone call. So when we saw that people, fraudsters are using SIM cards, first thing, how we grow, you also share this, I'll share this story to you. First we were putting all those numbers which were used for cyber crime. They were put in a safe. And whenever you go to the safe and you search that this number has already been blacklisted or not, but who knows about this? Who will go and search? So it was thought that whichever number are used for cyber crime, they should immediately be disconnected. They should be immediately blocked. Well, now the moment you will tell, that is what I am telling, the moment you tell about any cell number which is used for cyber fraud, it will be blocked immediately within 24 hours. That is why your registering of the fraudster number is necessary. Similarly, if you tell about the account in which they want to, or your money has been transferred, that account will also be frozen. But do you think that in this cyber space, whether this merely blocking the SIM is sufficient enough? What is the money you pay to get a new SIM card? No idea. How much? Okay, then you tell me what is the cheapest cell phone, smartphone available? Roughly 6,000-7,000. So if you are blocking SIM cards, it is not going to have much impact on the fraudster. It is necessary to block the instrument itself. So whenever your cell phone is missing, or your cell phone has been theft of, or you have lost it, immediately go to the nearest police station, get one CSR, log on to CIR portal, register your IME number. Within 24 hours, that particular mobile set will be blocked. What does that mean if the mobile set is blocked? Means if you are inserting another SIM card into it, immediately it will send a message to the nearest police station as well as to you, showing the exact location from where somebody has tried to insert a new cell phone, a new SIM card. If you are not aware, please be aware, because you are the people who are going to educate other people. In case of missing phone or lost phone, CEIR, there is a portal where you can write your IME number. Once you have put your IME number, that particular mobile set will be blocked, and anybody is trying to insert, it is a pan-India. Pan-India means if you have lost your mobile phone somewhere in Chennai and it has been taken by the person and he reaches Delhi and there he inserts SIM card, immediately we will get. And to deal with this, we from Cybercrime Wing, we are planning to station a very active cybercrime team in Delhi. Because what we have recently seen, that number of cases originating place is Delhi, UP, Haryana, this particular area. Apart from this, we are also actively involved in blocking of objectionable media. Somebody is writing against somebody. Somebody is morphing somebody's photograph. Regular basis we are getting some post is there, somebody is abusing, somebody writes some bad remark about some institute. Those things in Tamil Nadu, only Cybercrime Wing is the nodal agency to deal with such cases. More than 800 such objectionable threats have been blocked by us. We are in process of improving our 1930. Now we are having 8 call takers. They are taking your calls 24/7. And within 2 months, we are going to increase it to 15, where we will have support for other languages as well. Now only Tamil, so people may speak Telugu or Malayali, that will also be taken care of. Another issue what we have found is when we are talking about some crime and when the crime has happened, there is a very slim line where you have to take a decision. So is there anybody who can help me? So that will also be taken care. In case of any doubt regarding cyberspace or something you want to, that will be also taken care by the helpline. Now, why all these things are important? These are, our safety is important. Let us go back some 50 years back like a time traveler. Land up in 1972. What you will see, what you are going to see, you all are digital world boys and girls. You are born when the digital world has already arrived. I am talking about not 50, even 40 years. You go back and see, and you tell that there is some cyber fraud is happening. Somebody is talking on air. We are receiving call on air and it is going and money is going on air. Who will believe? By 1972, when you have to take, means your father and mother would like to have a photograph, they will go to some photographer shop. There they will sit and then they will ask to come after 10 days or 15 days, then they will give you go and see in your father's Almirah, there will be some photograph will be there, probably with a motorcycle or with horse. Now that thing is gone. You have a phone, and in those time there was no concept of selfie. Now you are taking selfie, you can make 100 of poses. Earlier only the photographer will tell, you stand like this, you take photograph, it is up to you. So whole photography has come. Now the banking system, you are going and sitting in some bank, you want to take, and everything is available on your phone. You talk about calling somebody. 72, it will take you 2 days to contact from this district to that district. Now through WhatsApp, you are contacted throughout the world. In these 50 years, the technology has gone so fast. Do you think that our safety management has gone parallel to that? This is where the problem comes. The technology will go faster. There are 2 options for us. Either we stop technology to grow. It is just, I'll give you one example. The example is whenever we are increasing the speed of the transportation, what we have to do. If I want to reach to Salem, which takes now around 5 hours, now I want to reach Salem in 3 hours, what we have to do? You tell me, you are all engineers. You are all dull, or you have been asked to deliberately sit and to listen to us. Yeah, any enthusiastic person? Or you are so much sad about the elimination of CSK? Are you sad?
Sir,
That is of past. Forget that. Now you can chair SRH, which is closer to you. So whenever we want to reduce the time, we have to increase the speed. We increase the speed. We modify roads. We modify the vehicle itself. Better tires, better aerodynamics, and so on and so forth. Do we stop it or we manage it? The best way is that our managing capacity of the higher, dealing with the higher steps should also be higher. Similarly, for the cyberspace has grown so fast, but our managerial skills to deal with the crime generated out of it has not been in par with that. So there we have to work, and this work can only be possible when there is a cooperation from every one of you. It is the youth who is going to do the wonders in case of nabbing these cyber criminals. And for that, we have started this cyber volunteer system. We are around 1,000 of the young students, boys and girls, are part of as a cyber volunteers. And they have been contributing a lot by making awareness videos and also informing us from time to time what is happening in dark webs as well. For your information, the Government of India is having a project to develop cyber commandos, in which 21 or 24 of our police officers have been selected, and they are undergoing a rigorous training of 6 months starting from July. But they will also deal with this. Now, 2-3 things before I finish. My experience in cybercrime. There is a matrimonial fraud. There is a FedEx scam. In FedEx scam, they will say that this is your parcel which is going to Taiwan. There is some narcotics in which you will be penalized. You have not sent anything. When you have not sent anything, and over phone call itself, why are you so afraid? Then he will show them, no, we will talk to the, you talk to the Bombay police. Then you will find somebody with the logo of Bombay police will come and speak. Then he will extort money. Then he will say you talk to customs. Then somebody from the customs will call. It is very interesting. Interesting in the sense that why one single individual has been digitally arrested for 6 days and he is giving money. Whatever he has under 6 crores gone, it is a real case. What was that? Nothing is available. Nobody has forced you. It is just talking over phone. Dreams and fear. These are the 2 factors which can create a disbalance in your mind. The fear generated through this media was more than you could resist, and as a matter of fact, you have given. Similarly, dreams. Whichever person makes you to dream your way, you will vote or you will purchase that. We are going to purchase something. If it sets inside your dreams, you will purchase, whether it is costly. You will give money in a coaching institute because you want to join IIT. That is your dream, and this institute harps on that. This institute thrives on your dreams. So you give. So these two things are used by cyber criminals to extract money. Please be aware of these facts, because I have no doubt that any person who is there in the house, the best and the worst thing is, when you were there inside, there must be, your husband may be there, your child may be there, friend may be there. You could have spoken to anyone, but that is also not done. That is also an ugly part of the present society. You have hundreds and thousands of friends in Facebook or Instagram, not a real friends to speak to them about yourself, about your personal thing. At least develop some good friends which you can talk to. And if you think that these are merely stories or mythical things I am telling, this is what actually happening. Next one comes to the matrimonial fraud. A girl has, in a matrimonial fraud, I met her, she was in a very bad position, and she has lost 2 crores of rupees, all money she has earned. How it has happened? Against the dream. The boy is in US, the call is coming from US, and then some present is coming and all this. Please do not make your dreams make you suffer. Use your intelligence. In a nutshell, what I want to bring to your notice, there are so many things we have spoken. There are so many ways by which you can make your cyber space a safer one. But one thing you always remember, it is as an individual, you are the most important person in your life. Do not take any decision, whether in the cyber space or otherwise, which can impact your happiness, which can impact the happiness of your family members, relatives, friends. Take a decision after talking to the people, after much consultation. Do not live in isolation. It is better to share what you are doing with at least few people. That will make you safe, not only in cyber world, but in this fast-growing, cruel world. Thank you very much for listening to me so patiently. And in the end, I would like to thank Mr. Suresh, the director of Rotary, for having invited me and having arranged this particular. Also thank your institute, Raj Lakshmi Institute, and Mr. Abhay, and your advisor, to be here, present this, and making this particular afternoon a wonderful afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your insightful address, sir. As a token of our love and gratitude, I request our esteemed Vice Chairman to honor our respected Chief Guest with a memento. I now request our respected Vice Chairman to honor Rotarian PCR Suresh, Director of Rotary Club Keelpok. I now call upon a respected advisor to honor our guest, Mr. K. Stalin, Superintendent of Police, Cybercrime Wing, with a memento. I request our advisor to honor Ms. M. Srilisha Stabila Teresa, Deputy of Superintendent of Police, Cybercrime, with a memento. I request our chief guest to hand over a memento to Mr. Abhay Meghnadhan, Vice Chairman. I now request our chief guest to hand over the memento to the advisor. I now request the chief guest to hand over the memento to Rotarian Suresh.
I now request Mrs. M. Sri Lisha Stabella Teres, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Cybercrime Wing, to propose the vote of thanks.
I am so cherished to see the lovely environment here. A very warm good afternoon to you all. There is a saying in Tamil, காலத்தில் செய்த உதவியும் காலம் தாழ்த்தாமல் சொல்லும் நன்றியும் என்றும் நிலைத்திருக்கும். So without any delay, I would like to extend my thanks to the Rajalakshmi Institution for offering us this wonderful environment and lovely audience. So extend my thanks to Vice Chairman, Rajalakshmi Institution, Mr. Abhay Meghnadhan, sir. Thank you, sir. Learning is a never-ending process. I wonder, one man who sits with us, he never gets tired of learning, and he is a former IITian and our guru, and the chief guest of today's event, none other than our respected ADGP sir, Thiru Sanjay Kumar IPS sir. I thank sir for his wonderful, informative message. Thank you, sir. Any vision can come into reality only by the man of mission. So I thank our SP sir, Thiru Stalin sir, who is here to bring this event into reality. Thank you, sir. Next, I thank the man of wisdom and experience who sits with us, the advisor of Rajalakshmi Institution, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, sir. Thank you, sir. To mention about Rotary Club, they were with us, they are with us, and I'm sure they will be with us. I thank the Rotarian Director, Rotarian PCR, Suresh, Rotary Club of Kilpak. Thank you, sir. To bring this event into a successful one, I can mention a person who never sits more than half an hour in a place. I thank DSP Thomas, sir. And I thank all the ADSPs, DSPs, inspectors, SIs, and police personnel who have assembled here and graced this event. Thank you all. Last but never the least, I thank all the energetic audience and the faculties of Rajalakshmi Institution. Thank you, one and all present here. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have come to the close of the inaugural session of today's program. Let's close the morning session with National Anthem.
दाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय